Hi y'all, I'm Miss Stacy. Welcome to Stacy's Homestead, and today we're gonna be making some chili. So it's been like a year. Let's see, do I have a chili recipe card? Like I said, I only make it like once a year. Sometimes once every other year because I can a lot of it. So we got turkey chili here. I have a recipe for turkey chili. We're not doing turkey. That's a good one. Let's see, any other recipe for chili that I didn't write down? So I used to write it in my canning book too. So I'll go get my canning book and look. Let's see. White chicken chili. You see there's another white chicken chili. Yeah, so we're going to look at each one of those recipes and pick and choose what ingredients I want to put in this one if I forget. Sometimes I don't even need, I don't even need recipe cards. But they're all they're all handwritten. I just handwrite them every time I do a concoction. I just write down what I do. Split pea. And sometimes it's so good I don't veer from it ever again. Carnitas, yeah. I think that's it. I think I have one more in a book, in a recipe book. Alright, so let's get going. Alright, so pretty much my turkey chili is the basic ingredients that I'll follow. Onion, green peppers, I don't have jalapenos, garlic, I almost forgot the garlic. Last time I did turkey and hamburger, this time I'm doing pork and hamburger. Tomatoes, I use Rotel if I have it, or something similar. Tomato sauce, Worcestershire sauce, and brown sugar. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. And then spices, sometimes you can add bouillon, paprika, chili, onion powder, garlic powder, jalapeno powder, red pepper powder, black pepper. I have jalapeno powder. Oh, I forgot about that. Salt to taste. Minced onions. Yeah, so minced onions are very flavorful. Pretty much, yeah, the white chili, chicken, olive oil. Yeah, white chili is a little bit different because you use you want to keep it kind of white, I guess. So I haven't done that one in a while. It's not as good as your basic chili. You just add any meats. That's what we're doing. All right, let me get a giant pot. So what I did is I didn't have pork bone. Sometimes I'll add pork bone to it, but I didn't have it this time. So what I did is I cooked my beans in my crock pot. So I did a whole crock pot full of brown beans yesterday. Took about 8 hours, slow cooked. Yeah, these are nice and al dente. I took them out when they were like soft, but not too soft, and put them in the fridge. And then I put a bag of black beans, a big giant bag of black beans and kidney beans mixed together, and cooked it on low overnight. And now it's perfect. It has some, it's squishy, but it has some like al dente to it, so I can continue to cook it on the stove for a little bit to blend all those flavors together. So I did that. It took me yesterday for the brown beans, overnight for the black beans, and now that we're ready to rock and roll on that. So now I'm gonna get my pan. We're gonna saute. We're gonna do the bacon. We're gonna do a whole 2 pounds of bacon, and then chop it up in little pieces, and then saute onions in the bacon grease, and then probably some green peppers too. I have some green bell peppers I'll put in there. Alright guys, so I chopped up my, this is a 3-pound bag, but I only have 2 in here. So it's 2 pounds of bacon. No, you can't have that. So chop that up, and we're going to saute it. I made bacon already this morning for breakfast, so we'll just keep the grease in that pan. And we're going to saute this so it's really, really crispy. And while we're doing that, I'm going to cut up 3 large onions and some bell peppers. And then chop up some garlic. Alright, so we got 3 bell peppers and 3 large onions. We're going to chop up while we're getting this cooked. And then saute these in the oil. All right, so we're done with the bacon bits. We're going to take these, put them in our large pot here. Leave all that good oil behind because that's where we're going to saute our onions and bell peppers. And while those are sauteing, I'm going to get my garlic ready. You want to do garlic last because garlic burns and gets bitter easily. So always do put it in last if you're sauteing. And then bacon grease is, so normally when I make my beans, I use a ham bone or salt pork or something, but this time I just did salt. So bacon grease is a great substitute for that if you don't have it, bacon grease, just so you know. All right, we're gonna put all these in here. And then I still have a half one to finish cutting, and then we'll get our garlic out and start. I have a garlic press somewhere. If I find oh, there it is. Right here. Start pressing. Oh, you know what? I'll press some and then chop some. You know, I'm just gonna chop it. This might be easier. Let's chop some garlic. I'm gonna do let me show you. I already have already peeled garlic because that's just the greatest. Already peeled garlic. I'm doing 3 giant handfuls. I'm gonna chop them up. Actually, I'm gonna put it in my, let's put it in our blender. So we'll do 1, 2, it's too many to chop up. We're doing our blender. 3, I like a lot of garlic. 4, about 4 things, maybe one more. We'll do 5 big handfuls. 5, because we're making a huge giant batch. Okay, 5 big handfuls. It smells so good. And a little bit more. All right. So we got our garlic all chopped up in the mixer. Lots of garlic. Garlic is a spice when it's not cooked. Super spicy. But we are going to cook it a bit. It gives a nice spice to it. So, so this is basically how I make my any meats you want chili. According to my cards, I made it once a year or every other year for the very longest time. And this is the basic ingredients. And I always have to look at my card just to remember because, like I said, I only make it once. In giant batches though. And it's so good. And you'll be so happy you made it in a big batch. Giant batch. So you can just open up your own can. You know what's in it. Anytime you want. You have chili. It'll last me about 1.5 years. This one might, depending on how often we eat it. And then I still buy canned chili just for when we go camping because I don't like to bring my glass jars sometimes, you know. So, but anyways, yeah. So this is any meat you want. These are basic flavors. And you know what? Because I'm making such a giant batch, it calls for tomato sauce. I have a big giant cans of tomatoes. Tomato sauce I'll use. So we'll go get that out of storage here. But we're going to saute these up, and when they're done, when they shrink down a little bit, we'll add our garlic. But you can add some salt. I like to add a little bit of salt because salt helps take the moisture out of things. Just a little. So it reduces faster. And then pretty much the rest is just dump and go. You got your crock pot beans. You didn't have to do anything but put it in there with salt. And when I make my beans, I don't salt them until towards the end because salt can make them too soft. So I always salt my beans when they're halfway cooked. Then I'll put salt in, just so you know. But yeah, so the beans are done in the crock pot. Didn't have to stir them all day or nothing. And then this is pretty much the only like chopping and sauteing, what, a half hour's worth of work. And then you're gonna put it in your pot and you're gonna add all the rest. We'll show you what to do, and then we're gonna let that simmer, and then we're gonna can it up. Alright guys, so yeah, we pretty much have like the trinity going on, except there's no celery in here. We just got the poke, which is the garlic. So, I don't know if there's another word, but this is a basic ingredients for everything. You always need celery, but not for this, but and your carrots and your onions and your bell peppers, but you can put carrots in chili. I don't like to, but some people do. But yeah, so I put onions, bell peppers, and garlic in almost everything I cook. It's just the best flavoring. And then the other, like celery and carrots, you add like depending on the dish. So let's get one of these. Alright, get this going. And then we'll get our beans. Oh no, we gotta cook our meat. Let's cook our meat after this. Let's go ahead. I might just keep this in here. No, I'm gonna do this and cook my meat in here. I like to use this skillet maybe. Maybe I'll just use this skillet. Alright, so we need to actually put our chili powder in the oil because some things like aromatics need to be activated in oil. So we're gonna add a lot of chili powder, like a lot, probably enough. I season, like I cover the top of everything. That's how I season. That's my measurement system, is I cover the top and then that's always usually good. So just cover the top and that should be good. There. There we go. Because I'm making like a lot of beans in this, so. And then if I need to add more, I can add more like in the sauce itself. But for the main part, I want to pre-activate. It. You know what? I think I do paprika too. Don't I do paprika? I do. I don't have. Oh yes, I do. I do have paprika. Smoked paprika is my favorite. Smoked paprika. We're gonna add that in here too. Smoked paprika. About, I don't know, 4 tablespoons if you think about it. I think all this package is about done. Okay. I always keep a spoon and stuff if I need it. Alright. So we got the paprika. And then you can do onion powder and garlic powder in it too. This is going to absorb all the oil right now. All of the leftover oil is just going to absorb it. It's going to give a good flavor. Okay, let's do some, I don't have any more, I have onion powder, but look at it, got yucky. My husband left the top open. We have garlic powder. Let's do garlic powder. Because even though I put a bunch of garlic in, dehydrated onion and garlic have a different flavor profile it gives. So you have to add those. It's just a lot stronger. Put a little bit of garlic powder. Okay. See, the moisture kicks on and doesn't let you close the lid. Alright, oh, we got roasted garlic too. That's what I'll add if I need more of that flavor. I don't have any, I just have minced onion. Minced onion is a good thing too. It gives you good flavor. Even though there's onion in here, and minced onion or onion powder is so much stronger. It gives it just another umami dip. Alright. I think we're good. Alright, now we gotta cook our meat, our chorizo and our hamburger. The pork's already cooked. Like I said, you can add any meat you want. Chicken, turkey, sausage, ham. All of it. That's what, you know, I gotta do that one time. Okay, this is done. This is done. Starting to cook up on the bottom. Alright. Yes. And we're gonna put this in our big giant pot. To the side, our dump pot here. Let's add our beans. Let's add our beans. Maybe. Oh, you know what? Let's put this on the bottom and then we'll add our beans. And we'll stir it once we get the tomato sauce in. It's hot, hot, hot. Alright. So we got Sean! I need Honey's help. It's so heavy.
I wasn't sure if you were calling me or if you were talking to your thing.
Yeah, I need help lifting that. It's hot and I gotta scrape it. So you wanna...
Yeah, I need two things. One.
Oh, it's right here.
Two.
Alright, so we're gonna...
So I'm gonna have to go like this. Yeah.
Okay, let me just scrape that. I'm gonna cook my hamburger meat in here. And my chorizo. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so let's scrape this goodness off and add it. Does it smell like chili yet?
No.
Not yet?
No. Semi.
Starting
I need
to
the
smell.
beans, when the like that smoky taste gets in there.
I have to add Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah, it's not yet.
Okay, well, I got
Yeah, you're missing the sweetness, yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta do that too. All right, so now we can add. We're gonna rotate our beans.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Oh, Bit just woke up.
Young fella.
Bit just woke up. I'll try to get this done before he needs me. All right. I need a bigger spoon. I need a bigger spoon. Let's do our ladling. All right, let's ladle this. We'll do half. See, it's a lot. We got this and another full one of brown beans. So a lot of people, when they, like in Texas, they don't put beans in their chili. It's just meat and tomatoes and stuff. But here, the Okie way, I learned from my grandma who's from Oklahoma, you put your beans in your chili to make it go further. Taste, I like it. I prefer it better. So, alright, these are brown beans we pre-cooked also. Put half now. And then do the other half of these. So, it's all going to mix up in the end, but let's see. I almost can lift this probably. I like black beans and brown beans. You can use any beans you want. I put some kidney beans in here too. You could do white beans, navy beans. You know, I just like the flavor of these ones. It's a lot of beans. My whole pot's pretty much almost full. I'll show you. Alright. And I didn't salt the brown beans. I didn't salt the black beans. I only salted the brown beans. because the black beans were just too hard. And I put a lot of salt in the brown beans. So that's done. Okay, get this out of the way. And don't stir it yet until you got your tomato sauce and stuff in here. But until then, we're gonna go ahead and cook our chorizo first, and then we'll cook our hamburger meat. Where's scissors? I never know where the scissors are, honey. Like, you know, I buy lots of scissors. I buy tons of scissors, and I don't know where they go to. It's like the socks.
And glasses.
And glasses. Like, we have a fairy, sock fairy, a scissor fairy. Something's playing jokes on me and stealing my stuff.
I think it's more that you set it places and then they end up giving it all away or something.
No. Okay, we're going to put olive oil to help it not stick. I like the flavor of olive oil too. I do use oil in my chili. Alright, let's get that. Get a little spice there. Alright, and then when that's done cooking, we'll do our hamburger, and then we'll add our pork to it. And then dump it in. So this pork is a shredded pork roast I did in April. So, low spice profile, just basic salt, pepper. I think I cook it with Pappy's. Yeah, it's really good.
I'm gonna store it here back.
Alrighty, guys. Alright, guys. So I decided this pot's almost full. Like, it literally only has this much left. I decided I'm gonna have to split it into 2 pots. I'm making a lot. Because I haven't even added the meat or the liquid. And I'm not going to be able to stir it properly or cook it properly. Look at, that's how much I have in there so far. So we're going to get my other pot, pretty much the same size as this one. And then I'm adding, because I'm splitting it now, I'm adding my second thing. I have 2 bags of pork. So I'm going to put this and then another thing of hamburger meat. So 2 packages of hamburger meat. I'm just sticking with the one tree. So 2 packages of hamburger meat, 2 pounds, and then my leftover pork. It tastes really good, so it'll have a great flavor profile. All right, that's what we're doing. All right, so I decided I'm going to add the tomato paste, add a can of tomato paste to the hamburger meat. But let's salt and pepper the meat. I almost forgot to do that. And again, I just salt by covering the entirety of the top of the dish. Salt. And then we need some pepper. Where's my pepper? Salt and pepper. The meat. And we're going to cover the whole top. Okay. And then after the meat's cooked, we're going to add this tomato. Meat's almost done cooking. Tomato sauce to it. Tomato paste. So that'll be in here. And then we're going to do a whole ginormous can of tomato sauce in here. And then we're going to split it. So let me pour this tomato sauce in here. Add a little water. Where's mine? It'll make it easier to stir it evenly and then split it up in the pot. Should have known. Oh well. It's not too late. I always end up doing this. I always end up transferring to bigger things or using 2. Should have known. This is probably my biggest batch. I decided to do a lot bigger batch this time. Alright. Pour this in here. And then add some water. some water to rinse it out. And we'll probably need to add water to, let's see. Just stir it up and then, yeah, let's just stir it up. That's good. And we're gonna split it. Yeah, that's perfect. Let's split the pot. Split the pot. I think we'll add some beef bouillon to this too. It'll be beautiful. Yeah. You can do beef broth. If you have beef broth, you can put that in there. Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna transfer the pot. Half in that and half in this one. Oh, let's add the tomato paste. I almost forgot. That's done. Tomato paste in here. Where's my, here we go. And then this will be done. Alright, so I got it separated into two pots. This one's just a little bit wider. So I have like a half-inch taller on this one because this is skinnier. But it's pretty much even, except this is a little half-inch taller to make up for the width in my mind. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to add our Worcestershire and our brown sugar and our canned tomatoes. Let's see, and our meats. So let's go ahead. Let's put our, I'm gonna put the frozen one in here and just let it defrost. Just let this one defrost in here. And it'll be fine. There, okay. Let that go in there. So it's pretty much, the bags are even, pretty much. So we'll just do it this way. And then put this one and this one. And then let's add our meat. Add our meats here. We'll try to make it even by ladling. Do it by ladle. 1. 2. 1. 2. Yeah. Good thing I did 2 pounds, huh? 1. Yeah. Exactly even here. All right. Alrighty. There. And then let's get our Worcestershire sauce. So how much? It says a dash. A dash. Let's see. Let's do a dollop. A dollop. There. And brown sugar. We'll do about a cup of brown sugar. A handful. A handful. About a handful. And then we can go in and taste it, add as needed for both. Okay, guys? See, that's how I measure. It's all, I make this so much, like, you know, you cook for years and years. Pretty much measuring is for nonsense. No more measuring. Alright, we're going to let this meat defrost here, though, really fast in here. And then we're going to let the flavors sit here and meld, and then we'll see about adding, let's go ahead and add a little bit of beef bouillon. Let's add a little beef bouillon here. I think, do I? Yeah, I do. You can do chicken bouillon too. You can do both. Spices, if needed, about a 1/4 cup. So let's do a little beef bouillon. You're always going to need some bouillon, I think. I always do. I don't know, do I put allspice in this? I'm not sure if I do allspice. Let's just do enough to cover the top for now. I gotta get a new one out. Okay, and then add bouillon to taste also. This has salt in it, so don't salt it. If it needs salt, don't put more salt in until after you add your bouillon. You know, too salty. Alright. And then this is where you would add more chili powder if you need it. Oh, I have jalapeno powder. I forgot. We could put some jalapeno powder, any kind of powders. I'm gonna put like a half a cup of jalapeno powder. I have to go find it though. Alrighty, so here's my jalapeno powder, and I'm just gonna put like a teaspoon each in. So, but I think it needs a little more Worcestershire, a little more paprika, a little more like everything. So I'll put a couple tablespoons of jalapeno powder, heaping, just a heaping there. Give it a little undertone. All right, almost forgot to add the Rotel. I gotta do that. I'm gonna do 4 in each one. But let's put this Rotel in and then let it sit for a little bit and then come back and taste it. So I'm gonna put 4 cans in each pot. So total 8. This is a lot. A lot of. I'm gonna have good chili on my shelf, that's for sure. All right. Put more onion powder in here. I'll just do the rest of this. Onion. More garlic. We'll put some roasted garlic. Make sure. Got a little clumped here. Sticky. There, alright. And then a little more chili powder, and then just taste it. I think it's almost perfect. It's just little dashes here and there. I don't know. Maybe I'll put a little allspice in this time. Well, I love allspice. Just give it a little shake here. Just not too much. Just a little shake. I already have ground up allspice, fresh from the berries.
When can there be something on the thing?
Alright, Mommy, we'll get to you. I have to go help Bit now. Alrighty, so we're ready to can. We got a little bit left. I transferred over most of it to here because we're canning it. And I have a little bit left behind that I'm continuing to cook because this is what we're going to eat for dinner. And the beans are still al dente. But we like them for the canning process like that, huh? We're going to thin this chili out a little bit. I don't want it. So when you can chili, it's going to thicken up. And we don't want it too thick. So we're going to put it in thin, and trust me, it's going to thicken up really nicely inside as it sits especially. All right. So let's go ahead and load our jars up. Here, we're going to do it super fast. Grab from the bottom. Alright, leave a couple inch, about an inch. Yeah, we'll do an inch head space for all of them. Okay, super easy. Do this one. I have my lids in hot water. I have 4 used ones and 4 new ones. I probably do tattlers on my next round, who knows. But I'm just going to show you a couple right here, how I do it. Okay, there's that. Alright, so now we need to get our jars, which my magnet's missing. Where's my magnet? Jar magnet. I always misplace the lid magnet. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we'll do the new one. And here's the thing, these new ones, man. Oh, let's clean our rims really fast. Just do hot water. You don't have to do it with vinegar. You don't have to do it with vinegar. We got hot water right here. There we go. There. I'll look for my vinegar, but I like to do it when I do like anything with fats. Okay, now we put it back on. Put this on. So with the new lids, brand new lids, I heat them up and I tighten them down super tight. Because if I don't do that, I don't know. It's like they have to form. And then I tighten it regular. Like they have to like form to the lid to be able to seal for some reason. All right, and then we'll do the used one. It's already been sealed and used. Nice clean used one. There's no blemishes. And finger tight and a little extra. There we go. Okay, and that's that. And then we're gonna load it up and then process for 90 minutes. Don't forget to release the steam for 10 minutes, then put the weight on, and then when it starts jiggling, that's when you start your time. Got them in the canner, and Bit wants a bowl for breakfast. Chili and coffee, that sounds so good. Here, I'll show you up close what it looks like. The beans are nice and soft, not too soft. Very filling meal. You can make some cornbread, or put some crackers. I think we'll do crackers now, but cornbread tomorrow. But it looks, look at that. It looks really good. Let's have a bite here. Show you the delicious chili. Super, super good. You can see the bacon and pork and the hamburger and the beans. You can see all the different types of beans in there, and the tomatoes and the garlic chunks. Really good. Hot. So good. Sweet, a little spice. Try not to make it too spicy so everyone can eat it. Really good. Alright. I have a lot of canning to do. I am going to do some tattlers. No problem. So with the tattlers, you just make sure you finger tight. I'll show you one round. Okay, I'll show you one more round. I'm going to show you the tattler process. I'm doing 18 wide mouth pint jars on my next round, and we're going to get those ready. We're going to use a lot of tattlers. So the tattlers need to be put in hot water, and make sure they're nice and clean and washed if you're reusing them. So how it goes is put your food in your jars. Make sure you wipe your rims really good. And with tattlers, man, I need to take that out. With tattlers, you need in headspace. I mean, you're pushing it if you don't have it like right at that line. It's really important to keep that that headspace perfect. That's where a lot of people go wrong. I mean, my headspace is right at that first line there. Okay. We're gonna do this super fast. Okay, the first, just right there. All right, and we're gonna make sure, we'll get that right here. Make sure it's centered. Let me get a band. Where's the band? Here. Here's the band. Okay, so go like this. And then it's usually about 4 spins for me. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then once it's going like this, then you're gonna tighten it until it stops. Okay? So let's do it again. Ready? Make sure it's right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, about. And then, so when you feel it, just do it. My camera went off. Okay, so let me show you how to do it. Okay, so you make sure it's centered. 1, 2, 3, 4, about, and it starts turning, right? You're gonna do it till it stops, and then just a hair further. Okay. So let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and until it stops, and then a little bit further. There, and that's how it's done with each one. Each Tatler, you're gonna do that. So, I have to find more rings. Where's all my rings? I have baby Chillie playing with my rings, and they disappeared. All the rings. Where's my rings? Oh, here's one. Okay. Alright, so let me show you again. I have to go find all my rings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe. Turn. When it's turning like this, you go until it stops. And then just a smidge more. And then you're good. If you do it too loose, it's going to come undone. If you do too tight, the air won't release. So, alright, I'm going to do the rest of these. And then I'll show you all of it when I'm done. Or at least this round. Times are 75 minutes. So this group's going to be 75 minutes. Okay? Alright guys, I'm really upset. This is the very first time it's happened to me, like, with a lot of jars. So, all of these right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there's 2 more that blew up. Like, the lids blew off, like, caved in. All the brand new box of ball lids. All ball lids, none of them sealed. Like, brand new, none of them sealed. Like, I'm so upset. Where's this stupid box? Right here. This box, all the ones with new ones, none of them sealed. Like, why? And these I bought like years ago. I bought these years ago when everyone was complaining that the ball lids that they got weren't working. And I must have, like, this whole thing, I don't know what. And I thought, you know, there was a few where I had to tighten it down super tight and then loosen it. Just to get, like, they aren't forming on, I don't know. They're not forming right. Guarantee you though, if I reprocess them with the same dang lids, they're gonna seal. I don't understand. But look, all my used ones sealed, every used lid sealed. Every single used lid I used sealed. And all my Tatlers sealed. All my Tatlers. Oh, only one brand new ball. Only one ball. And they got messy. They got, like, exploded on from 2 lids, like, completely, like, coming apart. I'm gonna have to reprocess these. Or, either I'm gonna reprocess these, or, because I still have all this to do, I was gonna save some to eat, right? So, or I'll just eat these and process what I was saving to eat. Probably do that. Probably process what I was saving to eat. I'm going to use Tatlers. All Tatler lids. Let's see. Messy, messy, but yeah. The Tatlers all sealed. Every dang Tatler lid sealed. I could tell because they go concave. So, well, here's the results of my canning session. Oh, I'm so irritated. I gotta wash these. When you get done canning, you wash everything. Like, this is hard work. You know, it took me all friggin' day long. It took me all friggin' day long to can this stuff just for no seals. Oh, irritates me. This never happened before. Ever, ever, ever to me. I mean, I might have like 1 or 2 the most. But all of this, all of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, all brand new ball lids. It's just really, I'm just going to reheat it on the stove and recan it. I did buy another brand. I don't know what I did with them. I bought a big sleeve of a different brand that people were raving about. What was it called? I haven't used them yet because I still have all these. I wanted to get through all my older stuff. I'm never buying ball again. I still have some ball, like, packs. Some packs of ball lids. But I'm never, ever, ever, ever buying them again. Like, these, I mean, I bought these in 2022, I think. It doesn't even have an expiration on them. They're brand new. There's no expiration on these things. But yeah. It's the Sure-Tight lids. Sealed Sure-Tight lids my butt. Okay. Alright. So I cleaned up the rims and washed the lids. I decided just gonna recan it in these. Where's all the lids? Where did I put them? All right, here's the lids. Okay. So now I'm telling you, they're gonna seal now that they're curved now, so they're not laying flat like a new one. These, I think it's the wide mouth ones. Because I don't ever have problems with the skinny ones. Where'd the box go again? Oh, it's right here. It's the wide mouth ones. They just don't like conform to the rim. They're so like flat. Okay, look at here's a new one. I don't know. It's a little curved, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna try it again with the same lids now that, or it might be because I didn't wipe the rims with vinegar. I don't know, but we're going to wipe the rims with vinegar. I'm going to reuse these lids because there's nothing wrong with them. Absolutely nothing. And I'm telling you, I think they'll work now that it's the second round. But I think it's because these weren't like, oh no, it's the lid's fault because they're all balls. Like all my other ones sealed. I swear to goodness. Ugh. Okay, we're redoing it. It's already in the jar. Let's just do it. And then I'll mark them like reprocessed so I could use it for like nachos or something. So irritating. So irritating. I'll wipe these really, really good with vinegar. And a clean one. I use a clean one. So this is why it's so hard to blame the lids, because everyone has their own process, right? And user error. Like the only thing I can think of is I didn't wipe the rim with vinegar and I just did hot water, which normally is fine, but this does have oil in it. But I still think it's the lids because it's happened before, but only like here and there, and always the brand new ball lid. It's never when I'm using my used lids or tattlers. Once in a great while, you know, tattler, one tattler, but not a bunch. All right. Cold water, cold canner. Cold water. Cold product. So you got cold water, cold canner. That's what you got to do. So they all have to come to temperature at the same time. So I think I'll let these, put the lids on, let them come to room temperature a bit more, and then process. Cold water, cold canner, bring them all up to temp. And we're processing, darn, I have 2 of them that would need to be processed for, I'll keep these out. I'll keep these out. I'm going to do the pints first with some out of here. And then I'll do the rest quarts. I'll do 2 rounds. All right, it's all done. I got the, let's take them out. So the top row are new. Top row's new. Oh, you hear the ping? The bottom row is the one that I redid. And I used all used lids. I was not gonna risk it. All of the new ones have used lids all on them. And they're gonna seal. Because I don't want to process this twice. You know what I'll use those ball lids on is tomato. Because tomato, like, products, the more you cook it, the healthier it gets. Tomatoes. That's what I read anyways. And they don't, like, you can't get it any more mushier, so you can process or reprocess tomato, like, juice or sauce or soups way easier without turning, you know, it doesn't turn into mush. So, yeah. Use lids for me or tattlers, but I didn't have time to, I was in a rush, and with tattlers you have to prepare them by washing them really good and putting them in boiling water. They're already all sealed. All of them are sealed. Ugh. Yes. All of them just, they're all pinged. All sealed. Now let's look at the bottom. See. These. So this is a new one. This is the new one. Alright. I got my I know which ones are redos, because they're all wide mouth. And the lids are sealed, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Sealed, sealed. So these are all the redo ones I'm gonna label. Sealed. Yeah, it's these lids. I'm sure it's the lids. So yeah, I'm gonna use the ball lids on like soups that I don't mind having to reprocess if it doesn't seal. Because on the second time around, it seals. Alright, yeah, they're all good. All good. Oh my gosh, there's a bird in my house. How did a freaking bird get in my house? Oh my gosh. Let me open the door. Robin, how did a bird get in the dang house? There's a bird in here. Okay. I'm opening the doors. Oh my gosh. Alright guys. I gotta get a bird out of my house. I don't know how, you know, I left the door open, the back door open when I was giving the dogs a bath. I wonder if it came in. I was hearing it chirping, like it sounded like it was in the house. It was probably the bird. I thought it was right out my door. Okay, so yeah, let's see how many of these I got before I go get that bird out of here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 pints and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quarts and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pint and a halves. I didn't reprocess these ones. I'm just gonna eat them. The time on it would be like an hour and 30 minutes, and I didn't want to, and I don't have enough to do a full batch, so we're just gonna eat it. So, alright, oh, the bird. Bird, go outside. Get that bird out of here. Alright, I'm trying to leave it open. I wonder if this cat, did you bring that bird in here? Alright, peace. There it is. It's up here. It's way up here. How do I get you out of here? Are you trying to make a nest up there? Huh? Let's see if we zoom you. Can we zoom you? As far as we get here. You're right up there, you little bird. Can you get out of here? Can you get out of here, you little bird? Huh? Up! Where'd you go? Oh. Little bird. Little bird. There you go. Go, go, go. Kitty, get it. Get it, kitty. Ah! Birdie, birdie, birdie. Go out, out. Birdie, go out. Kitty. Kitty, get the bird. Go out, kitty, birdie. Get out of this house, birdie. Go. Bird, get out. Get out. Kitty, you see it, kitty. See, kitty sees it. Kitty, get the bird. Get it. Get it, kitty. kitty. Get out of here. Where'd he go? Okay, go. Get out of here. You're trying to get spider webs in my house? Go. You can build a nest somewhere else. You have not been sitting on. Oh, there you go. Go. Oh, yay! It went out. And the cat ran after it. Okay. Now it's out. Y'all thought I was losing my mind, thinking I saw birds. It's out. All right. Bird in the house. These cats. I don't know. We leave the doors open sometimes, so it could have been that. All right. Talk to you later. Peace.